Hi everyone, Carlos Munoz here from the Sarasota Herald-Tribune, and what we are looking at is the kind of the dock walkway area here at Lido Pavilion, and we're looking out over the Gulf of Mexico, and as you can see in front of me, Lido Beach, and also those sandbags that were put out there to stop erosion and to kind of protect the beach from some of this high surf. A lot of them have been wrecked by the high waves that have been coming in and no longer contain sand, as you can see. So we're looking at those bags and down to the north end of Lido Beach. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit, see if you guys can kind of see where that erosion is taking place right there. So that's where that erosion was a major concern. And they had put out these giant sandbags, but they were really no match for the surf that came in early this morning. I was just down at Ted Sperling Park, which the county closed a little bit earlier today. That has a lot of floodwater in the parking area and probably in a lot of the picnic areas over there. We moved over here, and we're just taking a look at some of the high surf coming in. They said about 2 to 4 foot swells from Hurricane Michael could affect our area from as far as Englewood all the way up through Pinellas in that tropical storm watch area. Not sure if that storm watch is still continuing. Hurricane Michael is about to make landfall in the Panhandle. It was last checked probably about between 50 and 70 miles away from shore. We came out here this morning just to check the conditions. And like I said, a lot of those sandbags are just kind of falling apart here on the shoreline, meant to protect these important dunes here, and also the area around the pavilion. But some of them have failed. This area is closed off. The county put a bit of yellow tape over there and a chain out just to keep people from going onto this beach. If you do walk out here, as you can see, you're going to get hit by the surf that's coming in from Hurricane Michael. Some pretty high waves out there on the water. Beth, I saw your question. The sandbags are meant to protect the vegetative dunes. If you can look, I'll lean forward a little bit, and there's kind of a high level over there to the right, and that is what they were trying to protect. It's not necessarily meant to protect the front end of the beach, but to protect that vegetative dunes that are really important to these beach areas. There are some people over there by that lifeguard tower, and we'll take a walk around there just to take a look. So I'm gonna do that right now so we can get a different perspective. So you can get a kind of a closer look as to what those bags look like when they're full. As you can see, there is no top to them, so if the surf comes over that, they're going to come loose a little bit. I don't imagine that those sand dunes were really meant to last. I think they do offer some protection, but in a storm this big, there really isn't much you can do with the sandbags. They're definitely going to get eaten up by the waves. A little bit of sea foam right there. And we'll take a look at the waves as they come crashing up on shore here. And you can see those sand dunes right here. Quite a few people standing up on shore over there. If I get a chance, I'll take a walk over that way just so we can see what's going on. Alright, I think I can make it without getting soaked. Maybe not. Oh, I made it. A lot of that sea foam washing up on shore here. Now, one of the things I don't notice out here is that smell of red tide, that coughing sensation that you get when red tide breaks up on the beach. As you know, since October we've had the red tide in the Sarasota area, and it has been sort of breaking up here. But with these high waves, I think we're getting a bit of relief, as that probably chops up that red tide bloom quite a bit. These are some heavy waves out there. They were saying it probably in the 10 to 14 foot range as far as waves go. Yesterday they were about 6 to 8. We got people over here. No, surprisingly there are no surfers here. I think there's only one lifeguard man stationed out here. I don't suspect that anybody's going to be getting in the water here. A lot of sea spray, pretty rough water, but maybe that's what surfers like, probably. You can get a look right here. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about that beach erosion. So that's what those sandbags are meant to protect. The surf coming almost up to the top of the beach now. All right, I am going to take a few pictures and probably head back from the beach here.